Hi, I'm Kass, and this is Honey.
And we're regular Canadians enjoying weed. And we're here with our guest, the Weed Mama.
Hi,
Tell us about yourself.
I'm a mom who smokes weed. And you can find me at weedmama.ca or on Instagram, weed_mama, Facebook, weedmama.ca. And I just started a Facebook group for moms.
Oh.
So it's a private one. It's called Weed Mama's Social. I just kind of made the name off the cuff, but it's starting to get a few little members now. But it's kind of cute to watch them all go in, and they've just taken just their community now. So it's for moms to go and talk and meet up and share cannabis stories and.
You're making a community of like-minded people.
Yeah, well, it's good for moms, and they've kind of rallied around, somebody who you can be comfortable using weed around and not feel judged.
That's a good idea.
That's so great.
Yeah, I just started it yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Huge congratulations.
And now you're telling everyone.
Yes.
Perfect.
Weed Mama Social, that's on Facebook.
When did you first enjoy weed?
18. With my first boyfriend.
Oh.
In a park under a tree.
I love it.
Bad
Same.
influence.
Like, similar, I love it. Okay.
So I smoked a joint, and then I always smoke joints. And then it just started reacting badly with me. I just get really bad anxiety. The kind of goes through your whole body. So I went off of it for 6 years, and then my husband reintroduced me with vaporizing. And then that fixed a lot of problems I was having. I'm like, okay, I can do this. So it's low, medium, and high. It tastes like a Mentos.
Beautiful.
I love Mentos.
So that's Bliss Love, and she has other flavors too.
Oh, and it sort of feels like Mentos too. It's like
Yeah.
this. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. So then it
That's
feels
so
like
nice.
it's cooling.
Oh, that's really nice. So that's Bliss Love.
Wow.
That's
That
Bliss
is
Love.
nice.
Yeah.
There.
There. So these are good because I like these rechargeable ones, like this, the tap, because it's one of those things. When your kids see you doing this, they might suck on it, you know. So it's
Yeah,
good.
that is good.
Yeah.
That actually, that is a really good point.
They might say, "Oh, mommy stick," you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
prevents them from doing that.
It's like, they probably won't go into the liquor cabinet, but you still put it up high and keep it, just in case, right?
So, but this is the problem that I see, and this is not to down wine. I know a lot of my friends, they just drink wine daily, and they have bottles of wine in their fridge, and they have at least a glass. I know they're drinking up to 3 glasses a night.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and you see on Facebook they have all going through, and they're like, ha ha ha, here's my wine
Wine
fridge,
clock.
wine clock.
Yeah.
Okay, just try cannabis. Trade some of those glasses of wine for weed and be better on your health. Because they're all yoga and healthy and running to school with their, kids in the back and literally running to school.
You're right that it's so, we also have that health conscious and hipster and sort of millennial thing that's happening too. And it's funny because you see these people who are so into their running, into their, particular diets, whatever else, but then will binge drink all weekend long, absolutely crazily, maybe do some other party drugs thrown in there, drink wine 3 out nights of the week. But then you say to them, oh, I smoke weed, and they're like, oh God, what?
I don't get it.
They don't understand that it could be something that's actually better.
This is the big thing with women that I think for cannabis that'll really get them into the market is just for sex alone. Because a lot of women avoid it. After you have kids and stuff, it can hurt.
Yeah.
And even not having kids, I've always had problems with pain during sex. We saw a naturopath. He's like, okay, take some Maui Wowie because it's a really low THC strain.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's a nice one to start with. And I vaporized. It goes at just a low temperature, and I just took a couple hits, and I didn't really feel much, but it worked. For some pain, some things that are problems that I was having after. I told my husband, like, holy shit, it feels like velvet vagina. Like, it's just weed, but it makes you feel like it's velvet. So then I went to we went to a dispensary after, and they had a strain called velvet vagina. I was like,
Wait, what?
yes, they had a strain, and I'm like, she's like, oh yes, a lot of women talk about how it makes them feel like they have a velvet vagina, and I'm like, this is a real thing.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that is so crazy.
Yeah.
Velvet vagina.
I want
velvet
some velvet vagina.
Who doesn't want a velvet
I was gonna say,
vagina?
I want a velvet vagina in more ways than one.
So
That's maybe many ways as you can get it.
Exactly.
Really.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so
Bring
I have-
on the velvet.
On my website under for women and cannabis and sex, that's what's there. The velvet
This
vagina
is so interesting. You have a website for women on cannabis and sex?
thing. Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
Well, I
Tell
have
us
just
about
very
it.
minimum right now, but I'm
But
adding.
velvet vagina's on there, I bet.
Yeah. Because that's what got me back into weed. I was like, holy shit, the pain is gone and it felt like velvet. Blah. And I think a lot of it too is you're tired and stressed and you clench and it can just be painful. So when just even a little bit of THC just relaxes you.
Like, exactly, and that is so amazing. Like, think about how many other women in Canada and in the world who are having bad sex with their husbands or with whoever and are having issues and having pain and not, experiencing what they want to. And
Well,
if,
yeah, and then you avoid
a
it.
toke could help them,
Yeah.
feel so much better and then have a
So,
pleasurable
like,
experience.
When it
that's
comes to cannabis
so awesome.
for women, sex is where it's at. Like
So
that's
important.
that's the big thing.
Take note, everybody out
It is.
there.
Yeah.
It is because it's like it gets you in the mood. It makes you feel more sensual. It makes you want to touch and be touched. And these are the things you don't,
Lets you go.
especially
Yeah.
when you're a mom. You just don't want anybody to fucking touch you. And at the end of the day, you're like, don't touch me. Get away. But then you have a little bit of weed, and you're like, okay, sure, let's go do this thing.
Velvet. There's all sorts of velvet around here.
Yeah. Well, I put that post out
That's
really
so
early
awesome.
on weedmama, and I was like, oh, forget it. I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. We'll see how it goes. It got a really huge response, and a lot of people liked it because it's something that's not really discussed, and it's like this is the big thing. With their husbands, they just don't want to. They're tired, or they're not in the mood, or they're worried it's gonna hurt, or it takes too long to have an orgasm, or they can't orgasm at all. And I find that, at least for me, and I think for other women that I know have tried it, they liked how it felt, and it's certainly been a huge helper in my marriage. So
Yeah, if cannabis can be the female Viagra, then we want it. Literally, if a joint is a female Viagra, count us in. That's such an easy, great way to do that.
well, and there's THC infused lubes now, and I haven't tried it, but I'm dying to try one of
But,
those.
oh my
see how
gosh.
that works.
I'm so glad that you could come over here and be a regular Canadian enjoying weed with us. So thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm very happy to be here. This was fun.
And thank you, Canada, for tuning in. Enjoy responsibly.
And don't drive high.
No,
No.
high driving for you.
Mm-mm.
Can you?
And
You're like, I have the cure. I have the velvet vagina. Just accept the velvet vagina. I can cure you.